Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to do a long-term personal review of the Nikon F3, my favorite 35mm camera, film camera. If anyone's clicking on this video looking for specs on all like the kind of the gadgets on this thing, this is not the video. This is more just my opinion. I will kind of my opinion and my experience about it. I will kind of show little things here and there, but yeah, in this video I'm just going to talk about my experience with it, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and then at the end I actually have a photo walk video, me going through Richmond with some Portra 400 in this camera, so you can kind of see the quality of the images it makes. Yeah, so the first thing I noticed about this camera was its weight. So I think I started out with a Canon AE1, and compared to that one, this one has some like weight to it, but not to the point where it's like, oh man, this is heavy, I don't want to lug it around. It's more like just its build quality is so sturdy. Like if you really take care of these, you could just kind of keep handing them down through generations and they'll last. There is some, the shutter is electronic, so if anything goes, it's probably that. But yeah, just holding this thing just feels like you could feel its like value and its worth. And also just it's like got such an aesthetic build. Like I love like the red stripe kind of down here. Some of the more important features other than its build quality is the shutter speed. The shutter speed actually can go to 1/2000th of a second. And it also has a automatic mode, but it's not actually automatic. I mean, it's aperture priority. So you can actually change your aperture and the camera will read the aperture and then change the shutter speed accordingly, which is pretty cool. I like to leave everything manual, unless I'm trying to like run and gun, but I don't really do that anymore. So the main reason I was really into this camera is when I first started shooting film photography, I was really challenging myself in trying to do street photography, because the idea of having everything manual and then trying to take an interesting street photography image, I don't know, sounded exciting to me, I guess. I liked wasting money and just shooting a bunch of rolls of film that had nothing on it. But the reason I was looking into it was because the high point version actually has a like view finder, like a top-down viewfinder that you can take off and kind of look through the top. I've tried to use it before, but I think like the glass is so small that I can never get my images in focus. Maybe it's just me. And then also like every time you take it off, you're prone to getting dust in there. So I barely do, but I think it is like a cool feature if you're trying to show off to other film nerds, I guess. And then there is exposure compensation. Again, I like to just expose I don't like to push or pull unless I really have to. So I never use that feature either. And then I guess the third coolest feature would be its ability to do multiple exposures, and I'm only good enough to worry about one frame looking good, so I haven't really used it yet. But now that I actually like am talking about it, I do have some ideas for double exposure, and I think I am going to give it a shot. Yeah, so without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and play the video of me going through Richmond, walking through town with some friends. You guys get an idea of the photo quality. I was using Portra 400, and the two lenses I use were a 24mm and a 50, which is on the camera right now. If you made it through the whole video, thanks for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and click the like button. If you want to see more videos like that, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I think I'm just going to stick for a while to kind of photo walks and things like that. It just gives me something to do when I travel. Like the next one I'm working on is me walking through Yosemite National Park, and I just like wanted to capture the calmness of the forest, and I didn't really do any commentary for it or don't plan on it. So if you just like find the photo walk videos kind of like relaxing and enjoyable, then this channel's for you. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next one.